Love Island USA Season 7 Episode 32 is a roller coaster of emotions, drama, and romance, packed with all the wild twists and heartwarming moments that make this show a summer obsession. As the season races toward the finale, the villa is buzzing with new connections, playful challenges, and the ever-present threat of elimination. This episode delivers everything fans crave. Steamy hideaway scenes, hilarious games, deep relationship talks, and a brutal public vote that leaves the Islanders and viewers shaken. Here's a detailed recap and ending explained for Love Island USA's 7032. The episode opens with a classic Love Island twist, the infamous baby challenge. The Islanders wake up to the sound of crying dolls, and chaos erupts as everyone scrambles to play parent for the day. Some Islanders thrive, showing off their nurturing sides, while others flop hilariously, struggling to keep their babies happy. The challenge brings out both the best and worst in the couples, with plenty of laughs, bickering, and a few moments of genuine tenderness. It's a reminder that, for all the drama, these Islanders are just young people figuring out love and life under the world's brightest spotlight. As the day winds down, the villa receives a text announcing that one couple will be chosen to spend a private night in the Hideaway. The Islanders unanimously pick Amaya and Bryan, whose chemistry has been undeniable. The rest of the villa cheers as the couple heads off for their romantic getaway, and the anticipation is high for what will unfold behind closed doors. The Hideaway is decked out with a hot tub, champagne, and all the trappings of a perfect date night. Amaya and Bryan waste no time making the most of their alone time, sharing deep conversations about their future, wedding dreams, and what they want in a partner. The night is filled with laughter, flirting, and plenty of physical affection, cementing their status as one of the villa's strongest couples. Back in the villa, the other Islanders reflect on their own relationships. Chris and Huda have a heart-to-heart about their connection, with Chris expressing his feelings and Huda opening up about her anxieties. Their conversation is playful but also reveals some underlying tension. Huda is hesitant about public displays of affection, while Chris wants more openness. The two joke around, but it's clear that communication will be key if they want to make it to the end. The next morning, Amaya and Bryan return from the Hideaway glowing and full of stories. The villa erupts in cheers and teasing as the couple shares just enough details to keep everyone guessing. Bryan jokes that the night felt like losing his virginity, and Amaya gushes about how comfortable and happy she feels with him. Their connection is stronger than ever, and the rest of the Islanders can't help but root for them. The episode shifts gears with a surprise basketball challenge. The boys are split into teams, Ace, Pepe, and Bryan versus Chris, Taylor, and Nick, for a high-energy trash-talking game that brings out everyone's competitive side. Chris and Pepe, both professional basketball players, show off their skills, but the real highlight is the camaraderie and banter between the guys. The girls watch from the sidelines, placing bets and cheering on their favorites. The game is intense, with plenty of fouls, dunks, and playful arguments over the rules. In the end, it's all about bonding and blowing off steam, but the bragging rights are real. While the boys play ball, the girls have their own fun, diving into a hilarious round of "Would you rather?" The conversation quickly turns cheeky, with questions about bad boob jobs, stinky armpits, and wild bedroom preferences. The girls' laughter fills the villa, and the segment is a reminder of the strong friendships that have formed alongside the romantic connections. As the day turns to night, the focus shifts back to the couples. Taylor is ready to take his relationship with Clarke to the next level, and enlists the boys to help him stage a creative cheer proposal. In a sweet and funny moment, the guys spell out Clarke's name and Taylor asks her to be exclusive. Clarke says yes, and the villa erupts in applause. The newly exclusive couple shares a toast with the group, celebrating their milestone and the journey they've shared. But Love Island is never just about romance. There's always a twist lurking around the corner. The Islanders receive a text announcing that America has been voting for their favorite couple, and the couple with the fewest votes will be dumped from the island immediately. Tension skyrockets as everyone gathers at the fire pit, waiting for the results. One by one, the safe couples are announced. Shelley and Ace, Amaya and Bryan, Iris and Pepe, and Huda and Chris. That leaves Clarke and Taylor, and Olandria and Nick, standing in front of the fire pit, their fate in the hands of the public. The atmosphere is electric as the final text comes in. Clarke and Taylor have received the fewest votes and are dumped from the island. The villa is stunned. Clarke and Taylor had just become exclusive, and their connection was one of the most genuine in the villa. Tears flow as the couple says their goodbyes, hugging their friends and reflecting on the journey they've shared. Taylor and Clarke both express gratitude for the experience, saying they found exactly what they came for: a real connection and lifelong friends. Their exit is emotional but full of hope, as they leave the villa together, ready to see if their love can survive in the real world. The episode ends with the remaining islanders processing the shock of the dumping and looking ahead to the finale. The public is reminded to vote for their favorite couple, with the next elimination looming. The stakes have never been higher, and every conversation, kiss and challenge could be the difference between winning $100,000 and going home empty-handed. Love Island USA's 7032 is a perfect example of why the show is so addictive. It's a blend of romance, drama, humor and real emotion, set against the backdrop of a sun-soaked villa where anything can happen. The hideaway scenes are steamy, the basketball game is hilarious, and the dumping is genuinely heartbreaking. As the finale approaches, the remaining couples are more determined than ever to prove their love and win over America's hearts.